Hi guys, and this evening I was just going to show how I actually clean my A7R3 or A7R2 or any other cameras I use. The sensor. A few people have I've noticed recently saying how the mirrorless cameras get so dirty quite quickly. One of the biggest mistakes people make is not turning the camera off when you change your lens. The static is created by electronic fields, obviously when the sensor is live as such, can pull dust straight into the camera. So when you take the lens off, if the sensor is obviously activated, obviously if it's powered up, it will attract more dirt than it would do normally. So make sure you turn your camera off. The other thing is make sure you clean the back of your lenses. So where your mount of the back of the lenses, you've obviously got the contacts that touch the contacts on the camera, but then also you've got the metal sort of the butt up bit of that area of the lens, and also the back of the filter or the lens element, sorry. Give that a clean, make sure it's dust free. I use a Giotto blower, works really well, so I use that quite a lot just to blow the camera out regularly when it's turned off. I also have an Arctic butterfly, so that is a static brush, and basically it pulls the dust off the sensor. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys how I do it. My sensor isn't particularly dirty at the moment, but I thought might as well do it. Keep it up to tip top, and here we go. So guys, the first thing you need to do is make sure you've got a clean area to work with. I've got a nice clean table here. The stuff I'm using it's on eBay. It's not expensive, but it works really well. I've seen quite a few reviews about it. From JJC, that's the model code there. That's the full frame version. But they do work if you can go from top to bottom on a APS-C sensor as well. Just about goes in there, so that works the other way. If I put that up there, you might be able to scan the code. I'll hold it there for a bit. If anybody wants to do that, just pause the video, scan the code, and it probably will bring up their website or whatever. Okay, there you go. So like I said, first things, what I do is I tend to buy a load of these cloths. Let's just put a bit more light in the situation. A load of these cloths, eBay, loads of things. They're about £3 for about 20 or 30, something like that. So I start with one of them. I give the camera a good old clean, generally anyway, quite regularly. But when you want to take your lens off, this is what I was saying about cleaning the top of the lens. There we go. So I'll give it a blowout, and I will use a brand new cloth, and I just give it a clean around this area and around that area, and I don't touch the glass with this cloth at all. So I know this cloth here, this one actually when I get to the elements, if I need to clean them, which I don't, actually there's a couple of little spots of dust on there which are now blown off. I will just gently breathe on it to give it a mist, and then a brand new cloth or a nice clean cloth that I've been through the washing machine and dried and everything, and I will polish the glass on the back of there, same as the front. First things first is I will turn the A7R3 on. Battery exhausted, brilliant. Right, first question is check your battery, it hasn't run out. And then put a fresh battery in. I'm not sure how much this has got in it because I haven't used it. So we're 79%, which is fine. Go into menu, cleaning mode, enter. That will shake the hell out of it. Right, so it says there, auto cleaning, finish, turn off power, blah, blah, blah. So what you can do now is get your blower again. And normally I would hold it facing downwards and blow up, but I'm just going to show you on camera. So I would aim it down like so, and I will blow inside, so it's to dislodge any dust. So that's now been done. The other thing I would do is I have the Arctic butterfly. Let's put that over there. Camera is still on, so it's actually locked out the sensor. You have the Arctic butterfly, so you basically do a couple of seconds each time of this, and each time you do a stroke on the sensor, you just gently do that, and then you do it again. Every time you do that, it just gets rid of the dust, like so. And that is how you get rid of any light dusting or anything on the sensor. When we get to doing a deeper clean, I can do this. Bit more light into the situation. So let's zoom in. My sensor is absolutely clean, so what we won't do it, but it's a case of getting a brand new swab. Never reuse them. Brand new swab, and I'd get this. And it's literally a case of 2 drops. I'll show you. But I'm not gonna clean the sensor because it doesn't need doing. So there's no real reason why. But basically, you get drop there and a drop there, and you leave it for a few seconds. Put your lid straight back on. Leave it for a few seconds just to soak into the thing, and then what you would do is you would go down into the sensor and gently wipe one way, and then turn it over and come back the other way like that, and then that's it. Let it dry, turn the camera off, put lens back on, and that is it. That is a clean camera, and that is all you do. You don't want to go too crazy on them. The A7R3 seems to stay cleaner than the A7R2 did. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because I'm a bit more careful nowadays. But my sensor has been cleaned a lot less than it did. Sorry, with the A7R2. Maybe I'm doing a little bit less outside in the rough weather. I used to use the A7R2 in heavy rain, change the lenses out in the wind and everything like that. So you will get a little bit of crap going there possibly occasionally. But that's why I always carry one of these in the bag, just so you can blow any rubbish out before you put the lens on. Always try and change your change your lens down in the bag, so basically you've got a little bit of wind protection. I also vacuum clean my bag quite regularly just to get any dirt or dust or sand or anything out of the bag, to make sure there's nothing that can possibly contaminate inside the camera. Other than that, please subscribe guys, and check out the new videos that are coming soon. Cheers.